Hey guys, thank you for checking out Bucked Up. Just before we start, I would love if you'd hit the subscribe button, like, share the video. We have new episodes coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And starting in the new year, check out Wrapped Up exclusively on Vivo. This episode is sponsored by Exotic Roots Hydro, which I have to give a huge shout out to. They are a huge supporter of the podcast, and I'm really happy to be working with them. If you're ever in Rochester, New York, and you need to learn about any of your hydroponic needs, go to their shop. You can follow them at Exotic Roots Hydro on Instagram. Shout out their whole team. They have an amazing venue space. They're going to be putting on tons of events. Just make sure to follow Exotic Roots Hydro on Instagram. And if you're ever in Rochester, definitely stop by. Let's get back into it.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He bucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
I saw you guys perform at the 1,000 Word Show, and you had your arm in a sling, and you were talking about how you hurt your fucking arm.
Yeah, fucking, I was skating, and I don't skate. I was, like, bombing this, like, steep-ass hill. And there's, like, a sewer at the bottom of it, and I hit it, and I just went, like, flying, and I tore, like, my AC joint. It's, like, a ligament that attaches your collarbone to, like, your neck bone, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Your shoulder bone.
And had you been, like, planning that performance beforehand?
Yo, I'm glad you said that. You know what was the first thing I was telling this dude that whole week? Like, yo, bro, like, be on point. We got a show. Like, this shit is important. Like, we got to be on point. Like, don't do no dumb shit. This motherfucker goes bombing the hill.
It doesn't even
He don't even
skateboard.
skate, bro.
I just started.
He hit me
like,
up.
all
He's
my
like,
friends and shit.
Yo, I just broke my arm skating. I'm like, yo, you got to perform this weekend. What are you doing, bro?
You got a whole show
I
this
was
Man is
hella
crazy,
worried.
but he still made that.
Were you high as shit? Did they give you pain meds and shit?
They gave me Motrin. Yeah.
Damn.
That's it. That's it.
And you still killed the performance, both of
Thank you.
y'all. Like,
Thank
for
you.
real. I'm happy that you're
Thank
coming
you.
on together, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
pause.
Thank
but,
you. Shit, shit, happy.
all three. You know, but you didn't perform. But, like, I fucked with your shit, too. Like, I'm
Nah,
happy
bro,
that
thank you.
they asked you to come on. Because, you know,
Yeah.
Hey,
some
guess
people,
what?
Guy.
sometimes camera people like to stay behind the scenes.
I do, but sometimes.
Nah, he's mad crucial to this
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
this goes back, like we
We in,
got
like,
some
5
years.
years
Like,
right
yeah,
now.
exactly. Like, we
How'd
got,
y'all
you know.
meet?
There's layers to this. So
All right, we got some
Yeah,
time.
there's
We got
layers
some
to
time.
this.
Give me time to roll up a joint.
I mean,
That's definitely enough time.
I met Goons like 5 years ago, and I met him through my man Vincent the Owl, who's another dope ass MC.
Yeah,
He's from
I've been
Jersey
checking
City.
out his music because he knows
Yeah.
my
Let's
dude
go.
too official.
He's
Yeah,
fire,
yeah.
bro. He's valid, like for real, for real. So the homie Vincent, you know,
We did a video.
Yeah.
We met at a fucking steakhouse. An ex of mine gets me a fucking job there. Vinny's working there. I get cool with him. He's like, oh, yo, I do music. Let's do a video. He pulls up with all these guys. Fucking piss mob. Micah's there. And it's all my first day meeting them. And literally from that day, that was like, what? Beginning of 2018 probably. And ever
some
since
shit
then,
like that, like
we
maybe a
just
little
been
earlier,
working
yeah,
ever
around
since.
that time.
Damn.
It's been work mode ever since, and fucking never looked back, man. Fucking, I believed in their music. Once I heard the shit, they started making better shit. He started making better shit. You feel me? He's always been making shit, but he keeps in the talk, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I already knew. We did a few. He did like 2 videos, and I was just like, bro, it's a guy Micah. Nobody touching this guy, but
We out.
after that, he linked up with this guy, and now it's more. It's
How'd
more
y'all
videos
link up?
coming out.
So
Yeah.
my
He
boy,
just pulled up with him one day. I'm like, who the fuck?
Yo,
And then
bro.
he was spitting mad
I'm
bars.
telling
like,
you,
yo,
bro. This was the
guy's
crazy.
bro.
Me and Smoke was the most bugged out link up because I don't really deal with a lot of people. Like I deal with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like Vincent the Owl, and then my other homies, Piss Mob. Like I know them for the same amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Actually, a little longer than Goons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like we all friends, and we happen to do like music here and there, whatever. So you know, I don't like to step out of that. But with him, he came across me. I peeped like, yo, who's this person like watching my shit? You know, the Instagram thing. Like, who the fuck is this? You know, check out the page, check out the music. I'm like, yo, son is fire. Like, son is different fire. Like he's valid. And then whatever. But he could tell you how he found me too, because that's bugged out too. Like.
Yo, yeah, I got a friend, Curtis Bland. Shout out Curtis Bland. He told me about this guy Micah. I was like, that name sounds like familiar, so I looked it up, and the shit was fire. I was like, what the fuck, like this style of rap. This is like my favorite style of rap, like for real, and it's like being rebirthed like through him type shit. And yeah, I followed him. He followed me back. He hit me up type shit, and we just linked up. And from day one, it just popped off. It was crazy.
Yeah, we made like 5 songs the first day that we linked up.
For real?
Yeah, I told him to come out to the crib and shit. So he came to my house, and bro, we made like 4 or 5 songs that day. We spoke for hours, bro. We was talking for mad. Like, yo, he left my crib like 2, 3 in the morning type shit.
Yeah.
And bro, the chemistry was crazy, bro. Like for real. Like I always wanted to rap with somebody like him. Like he was that good. Like he fucked with the same type of shit that I fucked with. You feel me? Like he thank you. He spoke about the same things. Like we shared like similar ideas. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was vibing. Like this shit is like we cool. Like, you know what I mean? The chemistry was real. It wasn't just music. It was like beyond that. Like we fucked with each other as people, and that shit translates into the music. Feel me? And like we was going like, yo, it was crazy. We was on
5
the road.
songs
Like we was looking at each other like, yo, hold up, yo, we wilding right now. Like we gotta keep making this shit. Like even throughout the entire time making the album, we got mad music that we made that we didn't put on the tape. It's just sitting in the cut. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so you just heard him from a friend randomly, like he just put that shit on.
He's like an artist. Curtis, he's a good
my
artist
man
too,
Curtis Bland, yo, Shroom
Curtis
Wizard.
Bland.
Shout out to him. He does like crazy shit. Like he does rap animations.
Oh,
he works
a lot of
with
shit.
like he does like ads for like DGK and White Castle collabs. Like he did that whole like he did like some shit for them. Like crazy. Like
Crazy
dope shit.
Yeah,
Dope creative.
that's my guy for real. But,
No, definitely you need those friends that they put shit on. And
yo,
like,
for
you
real,
know,
I be trying to put some of my friends onto music, and they don't
Yeah.
care. A lot of them are just like, I don't want to hear it. Like, a lot of them do want to hear it. A lot of them
Yeah.
are cool, but some are just like, I
And
don't
you
like that
guys
shit.
like your shit isn't. It's not that it's not hard to find, but like you guys like kind of keep it on the tuck a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little
I
bit.
feel.
a little bit. Yeah.
Is there a reason?
There's
Yeah,
shit
I'll
out
tell you
there.
that,
yeah.
I mean, there's shit out there.
There is shit out there.
It's
There is
out
shit
there, but like with it, like for instance, like I mean, this tape got leaked, and that never happened to me before. That was kind of crazy. I thought that was cool. All the other rappers in
I
the
was
scene
kinda
are like
pissed.
that. Shit happens every month
You
when I
were
put out a
pissed about
tape,
it?
but for us, it don't.
I don't even know about that.
Then
No one
Micah
even-
explained like why it's like kind of good, so I was like, all right.
Yeah. So how do you know who leaked it?
Yeah, but it's cool. We know one of like I don't know them, but like one
Yeah.
of the.
Well, you just send the album out and then someone posted it.
I don't even know how the hell. I don't know how that happens. It's on blogs. It's on mad different shit. But the one that I like, the biggest one that we peeped was the YouTube. They leaked it on YouTube. But the person that did that, they follow me on IG. Like they just recently followed me. I'm like, man, you follow me and you gonna leak my shit. It's all good though, because that means they fuck with it. When
Yeah.
people do that, like I'm not mad that you don't want to spend money on it. It's music, bro. Music it should be free type shit. You know, I feel like you buy it if you want to support it and if you really want it. But we keep shit like on the low, and we not really on some, you know, super like out there shit, because we want to preserve, like, you know what I'm saying, not make it rare or like whatever, but like we want to make it like worth something. Like, you know, we don't want it to be like commercialized like too much, like,
100.
you know what I'm saying, like on some like level of like it's like a McDonald's burger, like, hey, just come and get it real quick. Like I'm gonna drop 50 albums a month, and they're
And
all
you're
out
making
there,
shit
like,
that's like different is such a bad word, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like you're making your own shit that's like not like other things. So
Yeah,
like, if you
yeah.
find it, you can fuck with it.
it's
Like,
dense music. It's
Yeah,
not for everybody, and
100%.
we know it's not
Somebody
for
called
everybody.
it End the Times music. I was
Yo,
like,
for
there you
real.
go.
Yeah,
Yes.
like end times
Yeah.
music.
Yeah,
Because that's
that
the
shit's-
shit that we be
it's-
talking about.
yeah.
We really like, you know what I'm
The
saying?
world
We
is
really
ending.
do talk about that shit. Like I'm
Yeah.
not talking about trafficking cocaine and
Nah, you're
all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trafficking cocaine. I never did that. You know, I didn't.
We
I never
talk
did
about
that.
that.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
I
saying? So
feel
I'm
that
not.
because at that 1,000-word show when I saw y'all performing, I was tripping balls off mushrooms.
That ass.
Fungus, right?
For
Fungus.
real,
That
yeah,
must
the
have been
fungus.
hilarious for you.
It was,
Slang and
yeah,
shit.
that shit was crazy.
must have been bugged
But
out.
also, like, what you're talking, you know, when like, you say you took acid when you were 15.
Yeah.
So like, y'all trip Y'all trip? Never.
I took shrooms here and there.
You trip?
Like
You're in the-
I might.
You know when you like
shrooms.
understand someone's like kind of like what they're trying to say more when you're tripping and shit.
Yes, no. We yeah.
So
yeah.
like when I was listening to your shit, I was like, oh shit, this is like, not doom, but like fucking like
Doom.
I fuck with that. Like my
Yeah.
dad used to love death metal and really real dark shit.
dark
like,
shit. Yeah. Yep.
And
That's the
I
vibe.
fucked with that, and I fucked with that with you guys, cause like, and then listening to your lyrics and shit on the new album, it's like,
Yeah.
oh
Thank
shit,
you.
you're really
Appreciate
talking. That's
Thank
why I
you.
said keep it on the low, keep it on the cut, cause like some people might not get what like you're trying to.
Yeah, a lot of people
purvey.
will get offended. You know, a lot of people will just think I'm
Bro, a lot of
crazy,
people think that we're
crazy.
corny. Like straight
Yeah.
up. Like
That's
people,
what-
there's people you can't satisfy everybody. Like we
Nah.
go into this knowing like we talk about what we talk about, we doing what we doing, and
Yeah.
whoever fucks with it, we fuck with that, and that's all we care about. Whoever
Yeah.
don't fuck with it, whoever got whatever to say, oh they too political, they too religious, they too this that, they too whatever. It's not for you, and that's cool. I'm cool with it, bro. You know what
Too
I'm saying?
religious.
Like,
I don't know.
like,
That's
whatever.
no. I feel that.
Nah,
'cause
but
no.
see, I talk about
We
I
talk
be
about
talking
God.
about God a lot in my
Yeah.
in my stuff for years. Even my old shit, like I was talking about God a lot. I believe in God, bro. I do. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
for
we
sure.
live in a time where a lot of people don't. People
Mhm.
think the shit I believe is like not valid. Like people think I'm
Yeah.
crazy. People think I'm foolish.
That's a fact.
Whatever they might think. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta speak my truth just like you gotta speak your truth. You know?
But that's also like a small but it's also loud. I hate that shit. The loud voices, the shitty ones are the loudest. You know what I mean? Even though it's a small minority, they're like,
Yeah, but it's all good though, bro. It comes
Yeah.
with the territory. You can't please everybody, and
Nah,
we
you
know
can't,
that. So we
yeah.
just keep it on some like, we control the narrative with the music. Like I'm not trying to, nah, man. Like you
I
gotta,
used
you
to
know.
be crazy, like when we talked about the DMT trip. Like when I did that, I used to be crazy. Like, nah, I fucking like I talk to God. You know what I
Yo.
mean? Like, but then like as time goes on, you're like, all right, I need to like cool it with that. Like, but it's funny. Like
How
that
many
shit's
times you tried it?
2 like full, like the 3 big with the shaman, like,
Christ.
and then I did it once at the Danny Brown Thanksgiving show while he's on stage. I did fucking DMT, and it's funny. I did it, and then this dude looks at me. He's like, "Have you ever done it in a public setting before?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "You're
Don't
about
you
to have
pass
a
out?
really good." Not if you do like one hit off a pen.
Okay.
He's like, "You're
Oh.
about to have like a great 15 minutes and then just like existential crisis for 15 minutes and then you'll be good."
Yo.
And I was like, I'll be good. Then Danny's performing and I'm having this existential crisis. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
that shit goes,
Yo,
bro.
for real.
That
Yo.
shit is no joke. You could really come out of that shit like, you know.
Yeah, but
There's
not
people that come out traumatized sometimes.
For real.
But like, it's
You
a
have to be
powerful
good with
experience. It
yourself.
could be if you go into it the right way. Yeah, you could have like a really positive, profound experience.
Yeah. What was it like doing it for acid at 15?
It was.
That's
lit.
yeah, shit. It was lit.
It was crazy. It was at first it was bugged out, like, and I was bugging and shit because we did it at my high school in the middle of like a rainstorm, like a fat rainstorm,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a ride like to where we had to go and shit. So we were just like under the bleachers type shit, like while it was raining, like just trying to figure out where to go. Dude, that's a crazy ass story. That's a bugged ass story. I woke up the next morning like a completely different person.
What
basically.
happened?
Dude, I
You
don't know.
can't go
I
into a bugged out story. And
Yo,
then
so
go
I
like-
grew up like believing in God and shit, right?
Yeah, family religious.
Yeah. I took acid, and the next day I was like, God is not real. Like, for real. And I was on that atheist shit for like mad long. And like through him, like I like found God. I feel like when me and him like linked up, like I kind of like now I believe in God again. Type
Yeah.
shit.
So what happened during the trip? What was the bugged out shit?
Yo, dude, I remember like closing my eyes and I
You
saw
had
like little
visuals and
gold
shit?
people like running at me and like opening doors and
Yo,
shit.
nah, I ain't
I was,
fucking with that.
I was
That's
bugging,
crazy.
bro. I don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah, but you
I
just woke
remember
up
we
the
were-
next day different.
We ordered like Domino's and we got like Hawaiian pizza and like we didn't know why. Like we were like, yo, none of us eat this shit. Like why
Wait,
did we
you don't
get
like
this?
Hawaiian pizza?
We just got it. Nah, it was actually pretty good.
But I'm saying it's good.
But it was the
You know
first
how
time I
people be
had
like,
it.
They don't fuck with it.
You just
It's not
I feel
don't
that.
get it with the hand, but like pineapple on the pizza.
I like
don't
that.
know, I like it.
I like
eat
that.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And then we were just looking at memes, like laughing hysterically. Like we were hitting a vape and like blowing the clouds on each other because it felt like mad, like good. Like the acid just made it like feel mad good. It like heightens your senses. We were bugging, bro.
I do know what
15 years
you
old,
mean.
like just off like
I do.
2 tabs of acid, just like tripping. Shit was
No,
crazy.
I feel that. Yo, the
fucking nah, go on.
No, what were you saying?
I was about to say, like, I did DMT and acid in Puerto Rico. Fucking,
That's
we
fine.
were
That
stealing
gotta be a
golf
song,
carts,
man.
and we were like on the golf cart, like on a high speed chase with security type shit. Like, they're like,
How'd you get this shit in Puerto Rico?
So my boy has like
I mean,
a mansion
without
out
don't
there.
like get anyone in trouble, but like,
I don't say names or anything, but like my boy got a mansion out there
okay,
on a
We'll let
golf
him slide
resort.
up.
he knows people.
Yeah, how you?
Yeah. And there was mad. Ours was broken. Our golf cart was broken. So we were like, we gotta steal like golf carts. So yo, we dead ass stole and like we damaged a lot of golf carts. Type.
You tripping?
Yeah. The last night is when we kind of got caught. That was like the night we did acid and DMT. Dude, I was laying on the field, like I was like closing my eyes and shit, and then I opened them, and then the sky was just like a kaleidoscope, and everything was like buzzing and shit. And then we got up and like we saw security. We saw security come. So we were like, yo, we gotta get in the fucking golf cart and dip. So we're dipping, and they catch
they're
up
in
to
a
us.
fucking
They're in an
golf-
ATV. They're in a fucking like, and they're not gonna crash into us. So yo, they're behind us and shit. And I'm on like the back of the golf cart, and I'm just like chiefing the pen, just looking at them like, we're not gonna stop. And then we hit a dead end, so we all got out, and I ran through like a fat patch of thorn bushes. I ran like all around the resort, like back to the crib, and we got back safely. And we were chilling for like the rest of the night, but
You never got caught?
no, we got caught. We got in trouble. Like, we already got in trouble.
You can't. He said
Next
that.
morning.
Didn't he tell that story like he got off scot free?
Off.
Yeah, I
we
thought
kinda
that was
did.
some
We
usual
kinda did get off.
suspect
We
shit,
could have
like-
got
That
in
shit
a
took a
lot
left turn.
more trouble,
Yeah.
but we got off. We got off.
That's funny.
I used to do crazy, like wild shit, but I feel like, how old are y'all?
I'm 20.
I'm 34.
Are you?
Yep.
That's crazy. You don't look it.
Nah, not at all.
You're 20?
I'm out here stealing the energy.
24.
24. All right, I'm 24 too. I used to do crazy shit when I was younger, like fucking.
Bro, that's the crazy shit. Like when we linked up and we were working on music and shit, I'm like, yo, you're how old? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's mad young. He was already like killing shit, like
I think I was
rapping. And
19.
I'm
Yeah,
just
we were,
like,
I was
yo,
19
what
when
the
we
fuck?
linked.
I'm like, yo, that's bugged out. Like, this is some shit that, you know,
Yeah.
like you could tap into for real, like now. And then like as you get older and as you keep building on it, you're just gonna get better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're good
Yeah.
right now, like you imagine what you'll be in like 5 years. You feel me? So when we started like making music and shit, I was trying to like convey whatever like information and shit I have, like trying to give it to him.
Did you
let
come
him
in
know
with
and
the
shit.
similar style though?
Wait, say that again?
Did you come in like with a similar style?
Yo, so the way he raps, I've been trying to rap since I was like 8 years old. Like for real, like I grew up on like Vinny Paz, like Jedi Mind Tricks, all that like real raw like underground shit. And then linking with him, it just brought my shit to like a whole other level. So I really like learned like how to rap like that, like with him.
Bro, and
type
I
shit.
love Immortal Technique, Ill Bill, Necro.
All
like
fire.
I love all the other shit too, all the like, you know, classics and all the regular shit that like, we
Yeah.
all know everybody listens to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that specific type of sound, like I fucked with that heavy. Like the real super underground revolutionary, like you feel me? Because it always resonated with me.
Yeah.
So to meet him, he's mad young and he was off that type of shit and he understood it. Like he's like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know. Like he young, but he know about the old school shit. Like to the
Yeah.
point where I could explain things to him and we could talk
still
about
learning.
shit. And
you
like,
said your
we
family was
like,
mad religious.
Not like OD. They were just Catholic, just like
Okay.
Irish, Italian, Catholic. Like I'm
Okay.
half Irish, half Italian. So
Did they
They were
understand?
both
Like,
what?
Like, do they?
Oh,
fuck
they don't
with
know
them?
about any of this. This is all secret to them. I keep all my rap shit a secret to them. They don't know I have a rap
Really?
career. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
Peace,
peace.
man. It was
Oh,
good
peace out,
meeting
bro.
you.
Good meeting you.
They don't know.
Yo,
they-
Smoke is
Smoke-
a rap super villain on the low.
Smoke in the eye.
Gotta hide
It
my
makes
superpowers from my parents. Yeah.
that's yo. That's so funny, bro. I was the same
This
way
is
with
hilarious.
comedy for a long time,
Yeah,
bro.
They don't
Like,
get it, bro.
Yeah.
They won't get it unless I
That's-
show them like a rack of cash and be like, yeah, I made this off that. Like they're not gonna see
It
the
all
vision
makes
until
sense. Like, it
comes
all
into
makes
fruition.
sense
But already,
now,
yeah,
It'll
bro.
make sense at some point.
yeah,
It'll make sense.
No,
at
but
some
I mean,
point.
to me, like, it makes sense. Like,
yeah.
oh, I got you. And
Yeah.
that also shows why you probably don't give a fuck, because you're like,
Yeah.
no one knows who
Yeah,
I like. Not
exactly.
know, but like, do you tell it to anyone in your life?
Yeah. Yeah, like all my friends know.
Yeah.
A lot of people in my town know, but
I don't know if people
my
would let it
parents know I
slip.
rap. Like they know, like they've known I've rapped since I was like a kid, but they don't know like this is happening. Like,
What do you tell them?
Bro, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is.
like I tried telling
There's
them.
mad dope shit that he could go to his mom and
still
be like,
won't
yo,
get it,
mom, I
guys.
did these shows. These are the artists that were there. This is the person that put it together. Look what they're doing. Look at this is like real life legendary shit.
Yeah.
And his mom can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Like she would have to be like, this is kind of fucking crazy. What the fuck? But he hasn't even said nothing yet. So this is dope. Like, you feel me? Like this is bugged out.
I
bro.
love.
It's like-
Nah, what do you tell her you do?
This is a bugged out.
I have
story.
like a job. I'm not gonna specify where. It's like I work on the weekends, but they're kind of just like they're not satisfied with that. But that kind of just like it's stalling them for now, if that makes any sense. Because I didn't go to college. I'm not in college. After high school, I was like, I'm rapping. Like, fuck all that. I'm fucking.
Do you think
rapping.
that kind of like pushes you more? Like you,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
for
secret
sure.
identity shit.
Oh, yeah. I think so. I think so. Because it's like, I gotta prove something to them. Like I gotta make them happy, type shit. You know, I want to make. Them
And you don't
happy.
think you don't think you're there yet?
I'm getting there?
Do
for
y'all
sure.
think y'all think he's there?
Like,
Yo, I think, look, when I was, I don't want to get like too much, but like when I was like his age and shit, like I was not doing this. You know what I mean? I was rapping since I was, you know what I'm saying, like 16. That's when I started like going outside, like rapping, trying to like really rap. But like if you think about it, right, he's 20 years old. When I was 20, I was working and shit, whatever, like doing my thing.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't rapping like this, doing this type of shit, getting this kind of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like making these kind of moves and getting this kind of like, you know, shit
What do you
going,
think that
like,
is?
Bro, it's a different time, for one. It's a different time. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like right now we have so much available to us, the tools, like everything. You could really make shit pop off, like if you really about it. You could have did it when I was 22 if you really wanted to, but it
Internet.
took a little more money, took a little more effort. You know what I mean? Took a little, not effort. Let me not say that because that kind of discredits shit. Not like that, but it took more like shit to get done. Now you could really make it happen if you know what I mean. If you're diligent and disciplined, you can.
Yeah,
make
but
it
there's
pop,
a lot
you
of
know?
people who don't do shit. Like, why do
They
you?
don't.
like-
But I don't know why.
What do you
doing
think it is?
Yeah.
what?
Why? Yeah, yo. Why are you? Because yo,
Why do
he
you think
really
you're
be
doing-
making
yeah.
moves. Yo, he makes moves.
Yeah, why
like
do
he's
you
come
think
to
you're
the
different
crib
at
like
20?
from Rockland
I
in
don't know.
snowstorms to record.
I've just been rapping since I was like 8, and I don't know. I took that acid when I was 15. That kind of just jump started like a lot.
All right,
of
what
ill
happened
shit,
after
like,
that?
Not even gonna lie. What after 15?
Not after that acid trip. You said the next day you wake up, you're different.
Yeah, bro, my whole personality just like changed. Like all my friends were like, "Bro, like you're so different now. Like you're so dark now. Like what happened?" I'm just like, "Nah, like God is not real. Like everything's a lie." Like just like some
Negative
acid
smoke.
shit.
There it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
negative smoke. I grew out of it eventually. I like realized I was like, "Oh shit."
How
like,
long?
It took years. I feel like I'm just kind of like breaking out of that like
Finding. You're talking about the
fog.
finding God shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that's something to do with it?
Nah, I was definitely already coming out of like that like acid
Yeah.
fog that shit put me into.
How did
but-
you find your shit with God? Like,
I was a kid. I was like probably.
wait, talking to the mic. Sorry.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was like probably like 7 years old. What happened was like I'm Puerto Rican, so you know what I'm saying. Like we was growing up Catholic, like most Puerto Rican families in Jersey
Yeah.
City and shit like that. You feel me? So we were Catholic by like default. We wasn't religious Catholics. We were just Catholic by default. But my sister, when she was in high school, she had like a friend that was like a born again Christian, and like they ended up like going to church. And my sister got into it, and she used to have these books, like like books about Halloween and pagan like traditions and like mad shit like that, like explaining like that they were pagan and whatever, you know, whatever. And I used to read these books, and it always mentioned the Bible. And she was going to church, and like my family started going and all of that. So like I learned about church and God the traditional, typical like Christianity way, you know what I'm saying? But when I got older and I was of age, I started researching and learning more and going deeper into stuff, and I found my own path with God.
All right.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, I feel it, because I feel like I'm more, I don't know, like I found it through hallucinogens, which is weird. But like, do you think we're crazy? Because you said you've done mushrooms a few times. Not crazy, but you know what I mean.
I
Like,
haven't even
fucking
tripped like
bugged
that.
out,
Only
bro.
little microdose shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
nah, man, I fucking had to go through a crazy situation to start believing in God and all that. For real.
what happened?
I'm not gonna talk about that, but you feel me?
Yeah, I do feel you.
But I believe in the man, and
No, I feel
I'm
you.
still here, and I'm pushing right now. So that's all that matters, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that's another thing too, yo. I feel like I've gone through, like, I feel like people that have experiences that reveal God to them, like, you can't, there's just certain, I don't know, man.
That
You
shit
can't
truly,
explain
like,
God to
yeah.
people. Like, it's like, I
Yeah.
can't tell you. I've had
And
experiences
I know people
that,
are
like,
listening
you
to
wouldn't
us
even
thinking we
believe,
sound
you know?
crazy too in some
yeah.
way. You know what I mean?
Nah,
People who
that's a
don't
fact,
like.
but it's all good though. You feel
It's
me?
all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody got
For
their
real.
thing and shit. Yeah, that's why you can't really impose your beliefs on people. Like, you know, I'm not
Nah,
with that shit. Like, that shit is.
100%.
But I speak my truth and I stand on what I stand on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I represent what I represent, and that's what I
Do
that's
you
what I do.
think
I'm
your
saying.
parents wouldn't like the topics you rap about, or like what, like?
Not for nothing.
Shit, yo, yeah,
Fucking-
yo, word.
My mom hates, like, she fucks with my shit, but she's just like, oh,
I
they're
think
smoking in the video. Oh, what's going on over there? You just smashed the bottle, like, on oncoming traffic, like, you feel me?
Yeah,
But-
100%.
Oh, they're cursing every other.
yeah, my
She
mom
fucks
was,
with it, but it's just like,
my mom kind of understands rap. Like, she knows what it is. She knows, like, you curse and shit. Like, all, like, she's not gonna get like that tight at that shit. But I don't know. I feel like if she really like sat
Yeah,
down
but you're not
and-
just saying words. Like, you guys are fucking
Yeah.
talking. Like,
Yeah,
you guys
nah,
are.
that's what I'm
talking.
saying.
Like, that's, you
She
know,
probably
like,
think I'm
elderly
nuts
people
if she
don't
sat
wanna
down
hear
and
that,
read
but
this
it's all
shit.
good though.
yeah.
Bro, we just living in a new time right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, because it's
We're not the
different.
only ones talking about shit like that. You feel me? There's
100%.
mad people talking about like the
100%.
same things, but
yeah.
I think like the point of view that we coming from might be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, but that's just because it's our point. Like for instance, right? This like style of rap or this underground rap, this shit is not new. Like this like whole renaissance that's happening or that happened or whatever they want to call it, however it, you know it goes. This
been
was
going on.
here before. This was
Yeah.
like already here. This is hip hop. Like this was always here. It's just it wasn't cool to do this. At one point, the trap shit, all that other shit was what was like popping. So everybody was doing that. Nobody wanted to rap like this. Because when I was rapping like this in 2007, 2008, 2009, everybody was telling me to do some other shit. When I was doing this in 2012, they was saying do some other shit. When I was
Do
doing it in
some trap
2015,
shit,
do some
bro.
other shit.
Do you get that?
I used to
Do
get
some
that.
trap
I
shit.
used
That's
to
the
get
number
that,
one
like-
request.
Yeah, I used to get that when I first started like releasing music when I was like 16. I mean, nah, a lot of people fuck with the music. Like I released, like I had this one song that like blew up in my town that everybody liked. But once I started making like more music, everybody kind of just like it just died off. Like
Do you think
in my
people
town
actually
type shit.
listen?
Like in my area, or
Yeah,
in-
like. No, I just mean like actually like when people listen to like
To
who
the
aren't
music.
just like people who are fans, of course, listen. But when people are like outsiders, do you think they even like get
nah.
what's being said? Like, do
I
you
don't
think they
so.
actually listen?
I think it's like an acquired taste type shit.
Yeah.
And I think if like you don't know what it is or what we're saying, I think like it'll just sound dope to you, and maybe that'll just like make you want to like look into what we're actually saying, because that's what happened when I was a kid.
We don't.
Shit just sounded
There
dope.
ain't no like agenda with it. Like we just rapping about what we want to rap about. Like we talk about a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we not like
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to save souls and fight the
Yeah.
devil with this. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? Like We're not doing that shit. We just talking about what we talk about. You know what I mean?
I feel
and
the
there's
same
like a
way.
lot of shit that this all goes hand in hand with a lot of stuff. You feel me?
And that's probably why it's working out, is because you're just doing the shit you want.
Yeah,
when
we
you're
just doing what
shit
we
that,
do.
like-
We doing what we do. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Like and like people, you know, there's people that listen. There's people that know what's up. There's a lot of people that know what's up. Honestly, surprisingly, there's people that like hit me up like, "Yo, you talking that shit? This, that, and the third." But they know what we talk. That's why
when
they
did that
say
start
that. Like,
happening for you? Like, when did you?
I mean, on the way it is right now, the way like people look at it and see it, the way it appears and the way people perceive it, that's happening like for like maybe the past like about a year. You know what I'm saying? Like getting that type of attention. But I don't know, man. Like
No, but when did?
ever
when
since
do you,
I was
but when do
rapping,
you
people was
feel-
telling
yeah.
me like, "Yo, you saying some shit?" Because I was always rapping about this type of shit. Like I was always talking about. You
Yeah,
know?
but what was there a moment where you took yourself, like, you're like, all right, this is like,
I like probably like 5 years ago. 5 years ago is when I was like, yo, I'm doing this shit like for real, like all in. We started fucking with him and shit like that. We was doing videos. Like I wasn't doing videos for real, for real. Like I used to do videos like maybe 2012, 2013 with like other people that I was working with.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not, you know, that's not
What was-
around anymore.
What was your like? What did you? Like, did you have the vision for this? Like, was this something that you thought was gonna?
We did. Nah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it after like the third video we did. I'm just like, nah, cause yo, like after the second video, we would just stay up and fucking bang out videos like nothing. You feel me? So
I would just mean video, like shooting videos. Is that what you always like? Is that what
Yeah,
you
you've
been
saw
doing that
for
shit since
yourself?
forever.
before the music videos, I was making
Yup.
little skateboard edits. You feel me? I've been behind the camera since like 2012, just filming skateboarding, and then 2016 came around, and then people were making music,
Yeah.
but not
These-
that serious. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
in my area, I'm in Jersey City. You feel me?
I feel like
People weren't that serious, and then the people that were, they really weren't trying to fuck with me. You know, they rather invest money in other people. Cool. But then-
everything evolved over time.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
that too.
everything just
I just
evolved.
kept sticking with it though. I was just like, nah, I'm a fine artist. I'm a fine artist, and then boom, Vinny came up, Vincent the Owl, he came up, Piss Mob came up, and then little other people in Jersey, you know.
Yeah, that's real shit. I think people think that, and this is like why I want to shout out Irish and Ani. Like, people think that you can just do it on your own.
Nah,
like,
man.
On real shit, like people think, oh, I don't need to have a video.
Trust me, it's just me behind the camera and doing all the edits and shit. But
Yeah,
I need somebody to shoot.
but
you know?
like some
And
people might they
skateboarding
think they
wasn't
can
gonna
just
do
be like,
shit, you know?
oh, I'm gonna take my fucking phone and film that shit, or
Nah,
like
yeah.
not.
I mean, you can make it happen on the phone too. Man.
Yeah.
But
No, but you have a vision for that.
nah,
You
yeah.
know,
I mean, yeah,
you have to have the team that does it all.
that's a fact. I'm
Yeah.
lucky to have these guys. No cap.
Yeah.
Likewise. No, yeah, we really do. We try. We try to
Look,
put our
right now,
best
I
foot
wouldn't
forward.
be right here without them. So you feel me?
Nah,
But
it's like I
cool.
said,
it's
yo,
truly,
like everything
I'm truly
snowballed
grateful
and
for it, you know?
evolved. Like,
It's
you know what I'm
dope.
saying? Everything snowballed into this and evolved into this. Like, this
Yeah.
was
Bro,
shit
you
that we were
started following
starting.
me,
like-
I was just like, oh shit, he sees something.
Yeah,
He's
let's
seen
go.
something.
100%.
What's going on now?
Yeah.
And yo, truth be told, I didn't even know you was at the show. Cause guess what? I was fucking. They had free beer. We was smoking. We was
Yeah.
eating. We was
Oh, that
chilling,
shit
bro.
was lit.
Yo, yeah, shout out.
Fucking-
shout
we was
out,
chowing
shout out
down
to-
beers
to
like
that,
nothing, you know?
That
Y'all
shit
had been
was,
performing before that.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Nah, yeah, we've been doing. I've been. All right, so
That was like my
alright, so it's
second
different
performance,
because
like ever.
yeah,
That was
for
your
third.
second
That-
per-
third.
Yeah.
Third.
That was like his third performance, bro. For
Were you
real.
so mad when he called you about his arm?
Nah, yo, I did get
Yeah,
mad.
you got him mad. You got him mad.
Nah, I was
mad too, because he hit me up, and I'm like, yo, you're hitting me up. You better hit up fucking Micah, because I'm not the one that's rapping with you. You better show up. You feel me? I'm going to be there regardless, but...
Yeah.
And
I
I was
got
just
a
like, no, yo,
permanent
as long
bump
as
on
you
my
was good,
shit,
he was
too.
good, and fucking... I
It was
think they had
cool.
rehearsal, and then he pulled up with the fucking cast. I'm like, yo, let's go.
Yeah,
People are going to
exactly.
go fucking crazy with it.
It was cool because, like, he was still dedicated.
Yeah.
Like, I know other people. Yo, son, I know. Yo, listen, what I ain't gonna say.
Yeah,
Look. Just know that there's a lot of people out here that wouldn't put 25% of that effort into doing this.
100,
People proclaim
yeah.
to want to be an artist and don't do what's necessary to be doing the shit.
But that's why
But
they're
he
never
does,
gonna
like,
do
you know what
it,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, Sonny busts his arm and Smooth came to rehearsals anyway. rapping with the arm all fucked up.
Yeah, what do you think? You
Did the
really do
show,
think
all
taking
that.
acid at 15 was the thing that put you on this like
Yo.
path?
I don't want to like give all the credit to the acid because I've been rapping since I was
No,
like,
I
8.
feel like the same thing. Like when people think, "Oh,
Yeah.
DMT." Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
though.
but it definitely brought it to like
Yeah.
a new level, like because
Why'd
acid
you-
really. Like,
why'd you do it then?
Oh, the acid.
Yeah.
Yo,
What that
2 of
is?
my friends, fucking
Easily
put me onto it.
influenced. Nah.
Fucking, yo, I was influenced.
There it is.
I was definitely influenced into doing it. But
Oh, damn.
I wanted to do it though. I wanted to do it.
He
I
was
was like,
forced.
acid. What the fuck is that?
Try it?
I looked
By
it
all
up,
means.
researched. I was like, fuck yeah, like let's do it. It was it was lit, yo. It was crazy. It's really hard to remember a lot of the
Yeah.
parts of it, but I just remember being in my high school.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by producer out of Syracuse, New York, Twist L's. He makes dope lo-fi beats. He has a bunch of tapes on Bandcamp that you should all check out. But if you want to work or get amazing lo-fi beats, hit him up at lofi.lucifer on Instagram. That's LOFI.LUCIFER. Check him out. He's a amazing dude. Thankfully sponsors the podcast. Let's get back into it.
It was like fucking raining like cats and dogs. Like, yo, when I looked up at the
It's
I
always
fucking,
really hope
at the
that this
rain-
isn't the first interview your mom or dad.
Oh, she
sees.
knows. She knows
this
I done
is
acid.
This is gonna be the one.
I told her I did acid. She knows. She knows I did
No,
all that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
She'll probably be
Oh,
mad
yeah.
that I'm publicly speaking about it, but like,
It's all good, man.
It's
It's
all-
all- no,
yeah,
I'm
no.
just.
He's in
My
good
mom-
hands
my
though.
mom cried
He
when
don't
I-
do acid with us. I'll tell you.
My
Yeah, nah,
mom
don't do
cried
acid.
when I talked about doing mushrooms on the podcast,
Jesus
so we're all good.
Wait, he cried.
My
when you-
mom cried when she heard me
Oh,
talk about it. So like, I'll be honest, like we'll be good. It's all
all
good.
good. Fuck
It's
it.
all good, bro. Look
That's
at what.
wild, though.
Hey,
Oh, that
look
makes
at
me
what I have.
worried,
Like,
bro.
I don't give a
Yo,
fuck.
that shit is crazy, right?
My mom's gonna see that.
My mom's gonna see that. Yeah, that's some bugged out.
Yeah, my
shit.
mom can only listen to the podcast, and I don't even want her to listen because when she watches it, like I smoke so much and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
all
mom.
good.
It's all good. That shit's so funny though. Like I'm 24. Like I'm old enough that it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But like I was right over those years where it's like bad, you know. So I love that
do what
you're
you
doing
want.
that shit. Like it's
Bro,
it's
he's
dope
bugged
as
out,
fuck.
bro.
It's
he
dope
done lived.
as
He done
fuck.
lived a lot of lives, bro.
Yeah, I can tell, bro. I
Lived
can
many
tell in your
times.
music and shit. For real. Any of those songs you recorded the first day were those put on the project?
Thought she was nice.
Yeah, I was about to call it the other name. Yeah, thought you was nice.
What's the other name?
Strummy.
Strummy. That was
Yo, you know
because
the
that's
first
the
name was
of the
Tessit.
beat that Brutal sent. So we just kept calling it Strummy.
I
Until
think
we,
Brutal named it Tessit or some shit.
Nah,
That was the
name of the
original
beat
file.
was Strummy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We named it Tessit, like the first file. Like I look back.
Oh, that was when we recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started calling it Strummy again, which
Yeah,
is the name
word,
of the
word.
beat. Yeah. It's funny as hell. All the
Yeah,
songs
word.
were like named like that.
That shit was crazy.
How do you bring that much energy in, like, not live on stage?
Like what when recording?
Yeah.
Yo,
that
bro,
might be
I
a
don't know, we
dumb
just be
question.
rapping. Nah, it's not like no, we just be
Nah,
rapping,
not at all.
bro. Like,
I
all
got
right,
some
so
up
boom,
to it.
right? Like, you got like we would just we was having fun. We was just chilling, making music, like rapping. Like that's it, bro. Just rapping, just trying to make shit that we like. And it was fire. That was it. Like, I'll say this though, right? One of the songs on the tape, we was on shrooms. Actually, it was like a few of them, because it was the same day that we was on shrooms. We did a couple songs.
Which
But,
song?
Abe and Aaron.
And
Fuck Your Couch.
Fuck Your Couch.
But Abe and Aaron though, that shit was the one. Like we was like,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
like
that shit
I think that was the
crazy.
first one we
Off
did.
the
And then we did
shrooms
the other
all
ones. But we was off the shrooms,
Yeah.
like. But we was heavy off the shroom. Like it was like a
Where do you think ideas come from?
bro. It's not from. I don't know, bro. I don't even want to say like, oh, it comes from God. It comes from the energies. It comes from the universe. I don't want to say none of that because that's just too specific. It don't come from just like yourself though. Like I feel like that should be divinely inspired somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from something.
fact. Yeah.
And yo, when we were we were doing that song and like, bro, like off the shrooms, the beat when we heard it, Yeah, we was bugging, bro. The beat is dope and shit, but like that shit sounded crazy off the shrooms.
Yeah, for real.
And we just started going off rapping, boom, and that shit just came pouring out, bro. Like I said, that shit was just like something just like
Just came through us.
shit was fire.
Fucking water.
Shit was fire. Yeah, that was like some ill shit. So I feel like psychedelics sometimes, you know, obviously, like whatever. You want to hear something crazy? That's
Yes.
like a fun hip hop like
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I went to there was a show in Jersey City at this place called FM Lounge. FM Lounge is no longer like open; it's closed now. But it was a dope spot. They used to do shows. They 38 Special did a show there. Al Divino pulled up to that show, and I was with my boy Vincent the Al. And I like Al Divino's music. Like I fuck with his shit heavy. And so whatever. He was there and shit. I had seen him outside. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Peace, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever. You know, showing love, respect, and shit, all that shit for the music. And we start like politicking about the music and shit, cause he peeped like, oh yeah, yo, you really like know the shit, so like you really fuck with it for real. He was like, yo, he told me that when he did Monumentality, that he was like on psychedelics type shit. Like that shit was like, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, if you tap into the psychedelics and shit, that shit is kind of, you know, it'll be bugged out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. And at that time, I wasn't fucking with psychedelics.
Never did them before.
I did it when I was 18, had a bad trip, never did it again.
What happened
And then
then?
I was like, at that time, like, my boys, like, they, like, piss mobbing them niggas. They be, like, tripping off the shrooms doing
What
all that
happened at
shit.
18?
My mom went to DR for 3 weeks, had the crib to myself, had the homies over, had a party. One of the homies had shrooms. Son had big bag of caps, like, big-ass shrooms. Took a big bite. Not knowing what I'm doing, bro. Got high as hell. Felt like I smoked 15 blunts. Everything was chilling. But then certain shit, I started having visuals. I was beatboxing, bro. I was like, not beatboxing, like banging, like making beats on a table. It was a glass table. That shit started to look like water, like ripple like water. And I got scared and I bugged out. And I had a bad trip. And I never wanted to do it again.
And what was the
then I
second
got into
time you
other
did it?
shit when I was older. And then like all that shit changed.
When did you do it a second time?
This was like what, like maybe 2 years now, 2 years ago. My boy like got me to like eat shrooms, like microdose.
That's always a good start, not taking. I think people who take too much off top. I was very lucky that I had a friend who was like, take a small amount.
Yeah, that's what they got me to do a micro, like do a little bit, little by little, and I was comfortable and I was good with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
was
Who was the
chilling,
one
like, I felt-
who had you? Did he put you onto him?
No, this was before I
alright.
even met Smoke.
All right.
This is my boy Growl from Piss Mob. He was like, yo, but if you just take a little bit, like you do a microdose, you'll be alright.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was with him and my other boy, and we was in the house and shit, whatever. I took the shit.
I
It
had
felt
bad
crazy,
trips.
bro.
Yeah, I had bad trips the first couple times, but I still kept doing it. It was like I would, like I was just like I power through it. I would get like, I would look out the window and think the grass was telling me messages and shit.
that shit gets crazy,
like,
bro.
Yo,
for real,
when I
shit
took
is
acid
crazy.
for the first time, like the trees were talking to me.
Yeah.
100%.
I never experienced nothing with trees and nature yet. Like
You're
that.
more of an acid dude, right, Irish? I see. I'm more mushrooms, but like I only did acid once, and when I did acid, I told the story over like the past too many times. A kid tried to rob me, which wasn't good. That's why I've never done it again. But like I was at the beach, and I was I'll fucking take that. No problem. I was at the beach, and my friends were like looking at the water, and I was laying face down in the sand. And I was looking. I was like, each piece of sand is a different person in a universe and shit. I was tripping balls on that. Yeah, no, acid's not
That was
my
acid,
thing.
you said?
Yeah, I'm a
I've
mushroom
never
guy.
done acid.
No,
I've only done shrooms.
I've done acid. Oh shit.
I
Done
don't
acid
know, acid
13
too
times.
intense.
though.
13 times. You have a count?
Yeah. Type shit.
Sunny
It
bug
was
is
crazy.
boy
A lot of the
being the
times
acid
I
game. Ill shit, yo.
microdosed.
That
Nah,
shit.
yeah.
But that shit have an impact on what I'm telling you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Are y'all like? Do you read and of course you like read into the stuff you write about? Like, is that what you are interested in? Like, what? How do you guys describe your music?
I feel like my music is just like an accumulation of like all the things I've learned, like growing up, and I just like put that shit into the music, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you believe that we're near end times? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
why do you laugh?
I'll say it and I'll stand on that. Like, I think we living in the end times for real, for real.
I could blow up right after this podcast, and guess what? The world's gonna end tomorrow.
As soon as we blow up, that's when the world's gonna end. Nah, I'm just
It
playing.
could be possible, bro, but I'd be like, fuck that shit.
No, I want to know
gotta
if
keep
you
it
actually
pushing.
believe in that shit.
Nah,
Nah,
yeah, man.
shit, I truly do,
I'm telling you,
but-
I believe we in the end times.
Yeah,
I really
me
do.
too.
That
Like,
shit
I
don't
don't
stop
really,
me, you know?
I
It's a
don't
bug
really
out.
be
It's
getting
like,
into
I
the
don't wanna
details
believe
of
that.
shit with people because these are conversations that are real. Like, if you have conversations about these things, they're heavy conversations, bro. It's like really, like, shit's real out here, bro. There's a lot of crazy shit, you know.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, bro.
I agree,
Like,
but that's
a
why
lot
I'm
of
saying,
shit going
like,
on.
Nah,
that's why I
yeah,
want to
hell
talk to
yeah,
y'all because, like, you rap about it.
Yeah,
like, you know,
I 100% believe that we are living in the end times. I don't think the end times is like the typical end times storyline that people be trying to like push. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? There's certain things because when we think about the Bible and we think about God and all of that, you think about Christianity and like all of that, and that's not correct. That is not biblical. That you know what I'm saying? These are. We can get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
It's crazy.
Let's
You know
do
what I'm
it.
saying? Like you know what I mean? Like that shit is not what it is, bro. That shit is incorrect. Like when you read something, when you dig into like scripture and shit like that, or you digging into ancient texts, like you have to understand that is, you know, it's the indigenous folk that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the original people of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like this runs deep. You know what I'm saying? This has a lot to do with people don't want to be divided, right? And we're the most divided. It's the most right now in this time is the most divided we've ever been. But that's for a reason, bro. Like that's for a
Yeah.
reason. There's a lot of stuff like
Do you feel like
there's
we're
no gray area no
do
more.
you feel like we're divided? This is a serious question. Like, do you feel like we're divided, or do you feel like that's like the perception that it is? Like, because I do feel like communities are like.
There's communities, but you
Like,
gotta
you're talking about the
understand, like on
community
a
that we're
global
building,
scale, like
yeah.
there's people like, bro, like this COVID thing. Like, look how people be bugging off of the COVID thing, bro.
I agree.
This shit is bugged out,
But
bro.
that's why you
been
guys
acting
popped
real
off.
scary.
You said you felt it in the last year, like
Yeah.
shit's crazy different.
Yeah.
I feel that too. Shit, yesterday was the 1.5 year anniversary. I took this time. Some people took that time to be scared.
Yeah.
I took that time and ran with it. You can't
work.
if you can't adapt to the fucking times, then you're not gonna survive. You're dead in the
fact.
water.
I
Like,
peeped that shit, by the way. Congrats on that.
thank
That
you
was
very
dope.
much.
Word,
shit,
word,
yeah.
word.
But it's
Well,
like you had to adapt to your
no.
times. Shit, bro. Do you
Leveling
think
up, bro.
do you think that someone ever thought that like this is to you, Irish, like someone create this during quarantine, like or what you do, like there's certain people who like have that being able to adapt and certain people that don't.
I feel like it's like that. We in a new season, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's always new dispensations of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, you know, like, all right, boom. There's a new group of artists that are emerging right now with different type of shit going on. There's like a whole, you know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people out here doing shit. There's a lot of people doing other things, you know, not just music and art, but like other shit too. It's we in a different dispensation of time. Like there's a lot of different shit going on right now. I feel like we in a season of like growth. Like a lot of people are like leveling up if they really like on that. If you
Yeah.
on that type of time, you know what I'm saying? If you really putting your best foot forward and if you have faith and you take action, you'll get something. You know what I'm saying? You'll make it happen.
This is I don't mean to be like morbid with it, but what because I feel like what's the point of creating when it is like ending
So check
soon?
it. All right, boom. Now check it. We wouldn't even be having this conversation or talking about any of these things, right? If we didn't make that tape. Right? And we made that tape because me and him be talking about the same shit. We be in the crib talking about bugged out shit, bro. Like we would talk. We had a conversation one
Facts.
time for like 6 hours, bro, talking about bugged out shit, bro. That we, you know, not necessarily want to always talk about with everybody because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
you know, shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, there's a lot of stuff out here that's bugged out that people not really, you know,
Yeah.
ready to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual things, you know, or whatever, you know. Opinions that you have.
That's why I said I used to talk about that shit crazy, and now I kind of like, you know what I
Bro,
mean?
it's real, but here's the thing, right? you gotta stay. Like, I believe certain things, and I stand on what I believe on, like, and what I believe in, and like, even when I'm saying, like, I do think we in the end times, like, I stand on that. I believe that. I'm not telling you that next week the world's gonna end. I'm not saying that, but I believe that we are in that time period where, like, shit could flip. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna at some point. Like, we approaching something. You could feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel it, then you just not in tune. And if you're not in tune, I can't really help you right now. We a little, like, in too deep for that. I can't, you know what I mean? That's why we not trying to save souls and preach to people. That's, like, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
the common perception is gonna be like, oh, they making music to be religious and be like that. Like, no, we just talking about what we know, like what we talk about in our behind closed doors.
But I don't even. I think some people could hear your shit as like conspiracy. You know?
Yeah,
what
conspiracy
I mean?
rap. That's what. Yeah, I already know. Like,
but I don't agree with that. That's what I mean. Where it's like I want to talk about that shit, so it's not
Right.
like you guys really like. It's
No,
not
we
like
really
you're
do.
just-
Right? Yeah, we really believe certain things and
Yeah.
stand on certain things. But, like, at the same time, like, we can't really do the work for people for them to understand it. That's why this shit is like on some. If you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. If you hear our shit and you don't know what we talking about, you don't understand it, it's not for you.
Yeah.
And if you do
But that's
understand
probably why
it,
people fuck with it.
yeah, the people that fuck with it know that shit because we kicking that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? We really are kicking that shit. And we not running around trying to push it on people, and we not running around trying to tell other people that they, you know, foolish for whatever. Like,
what
we
was
not,
the change
you know,
in your mind, like that put that on, like that you were like, oh, like what happened that changed in your mind?
I've been rapping about that type of shit forever.
Yeah,
since,
but
like,
there's
forever.
a reason, you know. But like,
I'm
what
saying?
changed?
Like, I mean,
Is it just the effort, like the hours you put in? Had like,
right now
paid
it's
off,
just like it's just doing the work right now. Yeah, there ain't really no, like, just I took music more serious, like not just like making music and putting it out, but like I took my craft more serious. Like, I wanted to get better, bro, cause hearing all these like rappers, bro, when that happened, I'm 34, bro. I'm 34. I've been rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been rapping forever, bro. So to see this happen right now is bugged out. It's like, yo, this shit is dope. Like, look what's happening. Like, this.
But some
back,
people get
like, you
jaded.
feel
Some
me?
people get jaded and won't
And look,
pull
look,
up,
it
like-
does happen, but I didn't though. Like, I just
Yeah.
kept rapping because I like to rap. I didn't ever take it really too serious. But then, like 2009, like, you know, I took it a little serious. Then, like 5 years ago, I took it more serious. And then, you know, 2 years ago, now I'm like all in. And now this year, shit falling into place.
Yeah.
And it's just happening organically. I'm not paying for promotion. I don't got no bread for nobody.
Then what do you think? What do you think his path is?
Got no bread
like?
for nobody. Don't tell me to pay for nothing, because I'm not. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah. I'm
What
not
do you
paying
think
for like
Smoke's
mad
path
shit.
is?
I don't have
Yeah.
like the star-studded cast,
And I feel you.
producers, and like all the famous rappers. Like that Obi-Wan collab, that shit happened organically for real. Like he wanted
Oh,
to
really?
work. We wanted to
Fucking
work.
bonkers.
We both wanted to work, and we worked. Look how easy that was. All love, all respect.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it is,
100%,
bro.
yeah.
I want to work with people like that.
How'd you
know what I'm
meet
saying?
Rome? 1,000 words.
Wait, who? Oh, Rome.
That's
Oh,
the one,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Rome, that Rome. All right, nah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say I don't know Rome Street.
Oh.
I met him at the so Jamonte. Shout out to Jamonte. Yo, big shout out to Jamonte, because
He's-
that dude shows me love, and that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's
that's-
one I
that's
found
love.
recently, and I love
He's a
his
good
shit.
dude, yo,
Yeah, his
for real.
shit's dope.
So I met Ja. You know, I connected with Ja, and then just like, you know, going to his shows and shit, showing love and shit. You know what I mean? He shows love. He's a good dude. He's mad humble. He was doing his tour, and over the summer, and he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, what's up? You down to do a show?" He put me on the show. He looked me out. You know what I'm saying? He blessed me with a show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a good look. Feel me? I'm out here grinding, doing my thing.
Yeah.
He's giving me a dope show. Lungs and Feet were on there performing. There was Sice doing a beat set. There was, you know, a bunch of people doing their thing.
Yeah.
A bunch of valid artists, you know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
a dope show.
It was a dope show. There was mad legends there, like for real. Like Buck Wild was there.
Damn.
Aldovino was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of other cats. Starker was there. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
it was mad people there, bro. Valid people. So that's cool to us because we doing our thing and we seeing, like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, like, this, you can do this. This can become your reality if you're doing it the right way. So it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he puts us onto the show. That's a good look. We rock that. 1,000 Words happens to be there. We don't know he's gonna be there. He's just there. He just showed love. That's as simple as it was. He just showed love. I had vinyl. He even like copped the vinyl off of me, bro. He copped 2 of them.
Damn.
And
Take that shit.
yeah, he took my picture. And then, you know, you already know what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I mean? You already know, bro. You know what I mean? So imagine how I feel. That shit is cool to me.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause-
I'm not
yeah.
over here like, yeah, you know, I got like, I'm like, bro, he took my picture. Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
I feel the
Like,
same
I'm in the
way.
moment just like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Anybody else would. Like, this shit is dope.
But it's funny when that shit happens. It just kind of doesn't, like, you feel it's cool. Like, I was at the Benny the Butcher pop-up shop when I met 1,000 Words, and he took the picture of me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah,
I didn't know,
that's
like,
bugged
because I'm
out.
like, I'm not in it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a rapper. I'm not
Right,
like,
yeah.
you know, I'm just a comedian who happened to have a podcast. It's weird.
Nah,
I don't-
it's not
I
weird.
don't-
It's not
nah,
weird,
look at
bro.
your shit now,
But
and
you
is
fuck
like-
with hip hop. And
Yeah.
you see what I'm
For
saying?
real.
It's in you, so you live in your truth.
Yeah.
You're living your truth. You being yourself. That's what we're doing. We're living our truth and being ourselves.
But
That's
it's
why the
weird when you
music
give up the
translates all of that.
reins of control. It kind of works.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's the weird. Like, I kind of ask around it to try, but like I feel it because like when you kind of are like, I'm just gonna live how I'm supposed to live. Like,
Yeah.
by yourself. We're talking all this God shit. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't feel this, as I'm saying, if you live as yourself, like how yourself
Right.
tells you to live, then shit works out, and those
Yep.
omens happen. Like
Yeah,
those
your higher
omens
self
work. Yeah, your higher
Yeah,
self.
you're trying to
like-
operate at your highest frequency.
and people
bro,
think
for real.
we're. I think it's funny because I do think people who've never done that shit do think you sound kind of crazy when you're talking
I know,
about
I know it though. I already
That's
know
how
but
they're
bro.
it's-
programmed
Trust
to
me,
think
bro.
type shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
like there's people that like I've showed love to and shit, and like I'm saying you get to know them a little bit, you get cool, and then they find out like your political views and what you like, your spiritual beliefs. You know, and they right away like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And they just like, oh, you don't know. And it's like, all right, cool, no doubt, bro. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm not fighting for a cause. I don't have like an agenda. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't even.
I don't care because to me, it's like, this is what I think. Like, if I think chocolate tastes good and you think chocolate don't taste good, I can't help you to
Yeah.
understand that chocolate tastes good, bro. That's on you. All right, do your thing. I
So
wish you the best.
You
Like,
think
know?
you think you got it from grinding. You think you got it from acid tripping.
I also
50
grinded though, but like
no, I know. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
I'm just
but
being.
yes.
I'm being a.
But yes.
I'm being a dickhead. But like, what do you think? Like, what do you think is his difference?
As
Like,
far
what do
as
you think his path is? Like, why do you think he got it this
Bro,
age?
I don't
Like,
know, bro. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking at this just like
God.
yo, look, honestly, yeah, I would say I'm gonna say God. I really feel like this whole thing is God.
What made you
I
start
pray a
grinding?
lot. I pray a lot.
Yeah.
And there's things that like that I pray about and I move and I take action on and I'm seeing like certain shit come together a certain way and I'm just like, bro, this is bugged out. Like the 1,000 Word shit. Bro, that's I don't deserve none of that. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked with it. He said the music like resonates with him. Like he fucks with it. He was like,
Yeah.
I fuck with it for real. He shows love. He asked me to do a show. Somebody hit me up. A few people hit me up like, yo, how you getting these shows now? Like, how you making that happen? I'm not doing nothing. They ain't a cool answer. Oh, I'm doing this. Like, nah, I don't know.
You
bro.
put
It
the
just-
work in. You're out
I'm
working
not even
at
saying
it.
that
Yeah.
either. I don't even want to say that either, bro. I really don't because to me, I'm just trying. I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit. Oh, yo, the price going up after this one. Let me type that up on Instagram. Yeah, I got stingers for motherfuckers right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not gonna do that. For what, bro? That shit is whack, bro. I'm
Yeah.
lucky. This shit could be gone next week. Next week, I'm whack. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So while I'm here, I'm just gonna be like, this shit is mad dope. This shit is mad cool. They showing me real love. Everything is just happening on its own. Like,
Yeah.
it's just happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. But he's a good dude. 1,000 words. So when someone like him is hooking you up and blessing you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that he don't even gotta show you love and he genuinely fucks with it, that's a good sign. That means you're doing something right. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing something right if people are fucking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mav, you know Mav?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he showed love. He said that, you know what I'm saying? He showed me love.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
that's dope. That's mad cool to me. I'm like,
Nah,
yo,
it
that's
is
valid.
cool.
I gotta be doing something
real,
right, bro.
yeah.
I gotta be doing something right. And I'm
It
not
is
like
really
a
cool.
genius putting it together. I'm just like trying. I'm just
it is
chilling.
wild getting like love from people. Like
Hell yeah.
shit, someone like I don't know, like when Willie the Kid hit me up, like that shit was wild. Or
Yeah,
like
that's insane.
the day I fucking met Ito, like the day we did the podcast, we did mushrooms together. Like I think that was
That's
the second
fire.
time he
Fucking
ever did
crazy.
in his whole life. But like for him to like feel comfortable, like that's
do
fucking
it, yeah.
Ito. Like you
Yeah,
know, like
yep,
I love,
yep.
I like Flea showing me mad love. Like I don't know why, you know, other than
Yo,
yeah. And I don't know
lit.
when people ask, it's like. It's almost weird when people like congratulate you. It's almost like it feels weird because you're like, I don't know, like I'm just
I'm just
kinda,
trying
like,
to fucking I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just on the grind.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Feel me? Like
8 is when you started.
When I started rapping?
Yeah, is
8.
that when you said 8?
Yeah, 8.
Is that when you really feel like you started like grind?
Oh nah, I would just like freestyle and shit and bullshit around, but I would definitely like rap though. Like I would try to rap.
Yeah. Why did you start like? But you started. When did you start serious?
I started like writing my shit down and really trying to get nice at like 10, cause I had a friend in middle school, Osiah, and he rapped like he was nice as fuck like for his age, and like I met him and I was like, oh you rap? Like I rap. Let's fucking rap. So we started rapping like every
he
day
went
and
to rap
shit.
school.
Yo, for real. He took me to rap school, like for real though. That's a fact. He's an athlete though. He's like he became like a great athlete and shit. So he stopped, but I kept going and shit. But
Why do you think you kept going?
cause I just fucking love it. Like I don't really know. It's just like I just always like to do it. At first it was like a hobby, and then I was like, damn, like I'm like nice. Like I could really do this. Like if I tried. Now this shit is happening.
Had you done anything before you went over to his studio for the first time?
Yeah,
Like-
I had like a song out on SoundCloud. That's it. That's the only shit he heard. I had two songs.
What about those 2 songs? You were like,
They were fire. They were fire.
yeah,
They
I
were
want to
fire.
listen to those.
He's
after
like
this.
underplaying. Like
Yeah.
how they were good though.
Nah, they were good songs. I like those songs. Yeah, for sure.
How old were you when you made those?
19. Yeah. One of them's Acid Rain. The other one's Moving Out. But I took that one down.
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna release that with some other shit. I'm gonna put it on a tape or some shit. Probably.
Do you have anything planned, like solo?
Yeah, I got a project coming out probably in like 2-3 months, somewhere around there, called Apocalypse Soon, with an exclamation point, all caps. 7 tracks.
You have to be more. You have to go. You have to get real.
Yeah.
Apocalypse soon.
Yeah, apocalypse soon.
Yeah.
Apocalypse soon. Just like that. Yep.
That's dope.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be crazy. I'm working on some shit with Hooks Arthur right now too. We're working on an EP.
Yo, shout out to Hooks.
Shout out to Hooks Arthur for sure. Apocalypse Soon is fully produced by Skunk. Shout out to Skunk.
yeah.
Skunk P32 on Instagram.
Big shout.
Yeah. And then I'm working on like a other like Dolo like EP. That shit's done actually. I just don't know what I'm gonna call it and shit. But yeah, that's all the shit that's in the works right now.
How about you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm taking my time. I'm not really like.
I know you guys just released this project.
Yeah.
Which everyone should
but
check
I
out.
got like I have a few things like lined up, but I'm taking my time with it. Like I'm trying to spread it out, you know. I want this to do its thing for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Will
I
it
took my
ever
time
be
with
on
this project.
major
you know?
streaming platforms?
I don't know. I don't like the streaming. I don't like the streaming platforms, Jack. I don't
Why?
like them. I don't like them. Because that shit's whack.
Yo, boy, those coming out.
I don't like that shit. That shit's whack, bro. Nah, all right, whatever. It's
That
not whack.
means
I
no
just don't
time
like it
soon,
because
nah.
you know why, yo? Like I'm not I want my shit to be. I want to be in control of it fully, and I'm getting pennies on the dollar with the streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for what, bro? For what? Like I don't have like 1 million fans right now where that's gonna even pay me anything for real, for real. I'd rather just sell my music the way I'm selling it right now. I'm making, you know what I mean? Like, just do it myself. Like, fuck
No,
it.
I feel you.
But
I
I
feel
think
you.
when
I
my
go the-
audience grows, I'll do it. Like when my audience is like at a certain number, like then I'll do streaming. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna argue with you at all, but I do feel what you're saying. But that's kind of what, like, I do 3 episodes a week and I put it out for free just because, like, I feel like it's like some people just wind up seeing me somehow.
Yeah,
You know, like, and it sucks. It sucks. But I made like $100 my first week on YouTube, which is nothing. I didn't.
That's not bad.
Nah, that's not bad.
That's
That
not bad
doesn't
at all.
suck At all, that's great.
I'd be like,
that's
so
great.
That's what I mean. In one, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it's like it
yeah.
sucks, but it was more money than I thought I was gonna get. You know.
Yeah. Nah, you definitely get something. I just feel like,
I totally get what you mean.
like with like
Yeah.
trapping it out the DM or like using like Bandcamp, even if you want to use like a nice like checkout system, you know, so the customer feels like secure.
Yeah.
That a little cut ain't bad. They
Yeah,
doing the
Rome
work
was
for you, you know what I'm
1,000.
saying?
Sorry, 1,000 was telling me that. Yeah, like DM you guys, and you'll send you the people. You'll send them the music and shit.
I mean, I sent like this album. I sent it to him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, but if you'll DM, you just said DM. Like if someone DMs
like trapping
you,
it out the DM.
yeah, like you'll send it.
Yeah. Like I just sell it to you. Like hit me
Yeah.
up, cash at me, and I fucking email it to you. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I don't need like, you know what I mean. I'm not. I don't have an out of control audience right now. Like, you know, where I can't keep up with it. You know, but it's growing. So now when it gets to a certain point, you know, maybe we could, you know, throw it on streaming at some point.
Yeah. What do you have coming? Do you have any videos?
You're just gonna have to wait, my man. Nah, just
Damn.
nah.
Imagine. Just gonna have to wait on that. 'Cause the
Nothing
price
right
is
now.
going up.
For real. Nothing right now, but working on it, putting some stuff together, and hopefully this guy gets something going soon. I know we might do some solo shit. You might see him on there again.
I'm
You
gonna
might
be
see
real with you, man.
a solo smoke
we got
video.
the plans, but like, you know,
But
just, you know,
You gotta keep it on
we
the
got,
DL.
we got some plans.
Oh, I got. What do your parents think your rap name is?
Yo, my first rap name. I'm not even gonna say it.
Wait,
I'm not gonna say my first rap name.
You have to.
Nah. I'm not. There's no way.
Why? Why?
I'll say my second rap name though. It was
Why
like,
won't
it was
you
like
say your
fuck
first?
bastard or some gay shit like that. It was bad. I was young though, so it's alright. But yeah, I got smoke in my eye one day, and like I took a picture of it, right? And it was on Snapchat. You know how Snapchat has the memories and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. So I was playing basketball and shit like 3 years later, and I was 5 days sober off weed, and it was the first time I ever like stopped smoking weed. It was the longest time like I didn't smoke. 5 days.
5 days.
I started smoking when I was like 16, and then like I would smoke on the weekends and shit, and then it just slowly progressed into just smoking every day.
Yeah. No, I know.
But fucking yeah. So I took out my phone and I look on Snapchat. I see the fucking picture. I'm like, oh shit. And I was trying to think of a new rap name, so I was like, that's it.
Smoking.
Bro, that's incredible.
But what do your parents think your rap name
I don't know.
is?
They don't know like I rap like still. They don't know I take
Oh.
it seriously like this. So they don't know. Some of my other family members do, like my cool ones that'll keep it a secret and shit.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
wild.
my parents don't know. Yeah.
You're like fucking Hannah Montana, rap name Hannah Montana.
the best of both worlds.
That's mad fucking funny. Yeah.
Rat game,
Word.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Rat game. Let's go.
Yo,
You gotta use that now.
that's a fucking fact.
Yeah, you gotta use that now. You gotta use that.
You
Rap
got
game,
it.
You
Hannah
gotta use
Montana.
it now. That's it.
Yep.
Man, thank you guys so much for doing this. This is
Yo,
dope
sure.
as
Nah,
shit.
shout out to you, bro.
I
Thank you.
Shout out to you.
appreciate
Shout
you,
out to
like,
you,
for
for
real.
Yeah, man, it's love,
Cool.
man.
Where can people follow you?
Shot by NJGoons,
At-
YouTube and Instagram.
Nice.
At Smoke in the Eye, Smokeintheeye, just one E. That's how it's spelled. Don't get it wrong,
Yo,
please,
don't spell it wrong.
please.
Yo, Micah Wright, man. MICAHWRITE. Cause I write with a pencil. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
be
Micah
right a lot of the
like,
time.
Get it like that. That's how.
Wait,
it
is that how you got that?
Holla at me on Instagram.
Micah. I for real, I was just like, that's probably his name.
Nah, my name is
swear to God.
nah. So Micah is a minor prophet in the Bible. He was an Israelite. He Micah is like the root of Michael. My father's name was Michael. And there's a whole bunch of other reasons why. And then write
Why?
is just to write with a pen, like to write with
But why Micah?
Communicate in written form. The other reasons, okay, so Micah was a minor prophet. My father's name was Michael. There was a political science writer named Micah Wright who wrote mad shit. There was like this one thing that he wrote that like impacted me, and like I was like, oh shit, his
What was
name's
it
Micah
about?
Wright. It was he used to talk about like a vast topic of like a vast amount of things, like, you know what I'm saying. So the specific shit I read was about, I think damn, yo, I can't remember.
I feel
but
you.
yeah,
I don't mean to put
can't-
you on the
'cause
spot right at
he
the
writes
end.
about like mad different shit, and like there was just like it wasn't nothing like mad, like, super crazy. It was just something that like I learned, and I remember his name being Micah Wright. And the reason why I remembered that his name was Micah Wright, because there was a singer from a band named Micah Wright. The band was a Christian thrash metal band. I didn't know they were Christian. I just thought they were a band. When I found out that dude's name was Micah Wright, I remember the political science writer named Micah Wright, and whatever. Then it was something else that was like with the name Micah. Like I just kept seeing the name, and I was just like, damn, like I feel like I should use that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what it was. Like I just kept seeing like mad shit. Like, you feel me? Like, and it added up, and I was just like, yeah, this shit makes like too much sense. Let me just like use this shit, because I was ass at picking names. Like that's really what it was too. Like I was ass at picking names.
I'm still mad you won't say your first rap name.
My first rap name was Nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell
I
you
couldn't
one
use
day. I'll
that
tell you
because there
one
was
day.
actually
Okay,
another rapper
alright.
by that name.
I got you.
Oh, Nonchalant. Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Micah Wright's
there was
a
a
lot better.
female rapper named Nonchalant. I think she was from Jersey too.
I don't
Not
think.
for
I
nothing.
don't think your albums would make as much sense.
Nah,
with
it
that
wouldn't be.
name.
Nah, it doesn't reflect who I am at all.
Nah,
I feel like this is
Nonchalant.
way more fitting.
Man,
I don't
thank-
feel like I have a cool rap name though. Like, for the record, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't
It's
think it's a
pretty
cool
cool.
rap name. I don't. I mean, whatever, but I don't think it's a cool. Like, I feel like there's rappers that have cool names. Like,
Do you go by Micah? Like,
Nah, my friends don't. Nah, like
Alright,
my
yeah.
personal friends. Like,
yeah.
Nah, they don't call me that.
Do you
I
go
be
by
calling him
Smoke?
Micah. I be calling it. Yeah.
Do you go
Oh
by
yeah,
Smoke?
they call me Smoke. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, we
Yeah,
call
everybody
him
calls
Smoke.
me Smoke. My like original friends just call me like by my first name.
Yeah. I mean, I call him Irish, and some
Oh,
people
word.
don't call him Irish.
You gotta be Irish.
Irish.
I figured.
Man, thank you guys for coming on.
Yo,
for
thank
real.
you,
Yo,
man.
I
you,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Appreciate
This was
it.
dope.
Love.
Shout
Peace
out
out,
to you,
everyone.
bro.
We got a
Yes,
trip
sir.
sometime.
That's
Say
a
that.
fucking
Yeah,
fact.
I'm with it,
Let's
bro.
do that.
Yo, shout out
Oh,
to
yeah.
everybody, bro. For real, for real. Like,
Yeah.
everybody that does anything that has anything to do with anything that's happening here
Yes,
right
sir.
now with the both of us on both sides.
And
Shout out
listen to your
y'all.
project for real.
Live
Like,
many times.
Yeah, if
die
you want to
many
listen to the
times,
shit,
on
you can listen
Bandcamp
to the
right
shit.
now.
It's there. It exists. We out here. We was out here before. We out here right now. We'll be out here
We
tomorrow.
outside.
your
we
price
out
just
here.
went up. Peace out.
The price just went up.
Yeah.
Thank you.